Your bite-sized daily roundup of the biggest news from the world of film. This is The Daily Reel with Van Connor.
Good morning! Today's Friday, April 30th. As well as being Arbor Day in the US, it's also the mighty Lars von Trier's birthday, a day he shares with Gal Gadot, Kirsten Dunst and Ana de Armas. Beloved teen comedy Mean Girls was released today back in 2004, while in 2018 today, a newly discovered species of water beetle from Borneo's Malayau Basin was named after Leonardo DiCaprio. But far more pressing than Grooveliness Leonardo DiCaprio, here's what's going on today. Michael B. Jordan has graciously shot down rumors that he's set to don the cape and tights of DC Comics' Superman. Jordan has had his name in the hat for a while now, but the rumor mill span into overdrive recently with the official announcement that J.J. Abrams was set to produce a Superman reboot for Warner Brothers. And as he'd hired New York Times bestselling author Ta-Nehisi Coates to pen the screenplay, many considered Jordan's involvement a done deal. Coates himself is not only the celebrated writer of multiple novels that explore the contemporary African-American experience, but also of widely praised and heavily political comic book runs centered around Black Panther and Captain America. This led to speculation that Abrams and Coates were looking at introducing a black Superman to the world of film, something that was confirmed by multiple sources working on the project. Soon enough, the internet was awash with theories which ranged from a race-altered Clark Kent to an adaptation of the established alternate universe character Calvin Ellis. Asked outright by The Hollywood Reporter, Michael B. Jordan responded to rumors of his involvement. It's smart of DC to grab Ta-Nehisi Coates to go ahead and adapt that project. He's incredibly talented. It's going to be worth checking out. I'm flattered that people have me in that conversation. It's definitely a compliment, but I'm just watching on this one. Jordan may not be set to leap tall buildings in a single bound, but he can be seen in Black Ops thriller Tom Clancy's Without Remorse, hitting Amazon Prime today.
And you're going to see if you got the right thing. But you got to work hard. I swear to God, if you're not going to do it, I'm out.
Like every punch I ever thrown has been on my own. Nobody showed me how to do this. I'm ready.
Thomas Vinterberg has downplayed criticisms of the news that his awards winner Another Round is eyeing a remake, and instead expressed his excitement for the project. The big news earlier this week was that Leonardo DiCaprio had signed on for a Hollywood version of the Oscar-winning Danish dramedy. Unfortunately, the announcement brought with it an all-too expectable internet ire. Many critics of the announcement objected to the very notion, pointing out that removing subtitles and swapping out actors is hardly enough to justify making an entirely new film. Vinterberg's brushed off these comments though, telling IndieWire, "I've seen various interpretations of my work before. It's an interesting artistic thing to see something grow into different versions. Now it's in the hands of the finest actor you can get. I'm full of hope and curiosity about what they're up to." The director was also asked why DiCaprio, who also produced the new take, would be looking to replace previous lead Mads Mikkelsen, an actor who speaks English and has no small amount of Hollywood experience, having acted in big-budget features like Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, Casino Royale, and Marvel's Doctor Strange. On that note, Vinterberg simply said, "I don't know if Mads would do such a thing. My first thought would be to make a different interpretation. Asking the same actor to do a different interpretation could be a little confusing." UK viewers will still have to wait a little while longer to catch the original Another Round, meanwhile, which is currently aiming to hit cinemas on the 25th of June.
You know, I never understood all these elaborate tortures. It's the simplest thing to cause more pain than a man can possibly endure.
Viggo Mortensen, Kristen Stewart, and Lea Seydoux have all joined the cast of David Cronenberg's long-awaited return to science fiction. The body horror master has announced a new feature entitled Crimes of the Future, which will also be his first original screenplay since 1999's similarly futuristic, skin-crawling sci-fi mystery Existence. The picture's synopsis is, well, let's say characteristically on point for the eccentric director. Set in the not-too-distant future, the film will see mankind learning to adapt to a new world of technologically enhanced body modifications, with some embracing the potential of so-called transhumanism and others attempting to police it. Crimes of the Future will centre on Saul Tenser, a performance artist who openly embraces his accelerated evolution syndrome, a side effect of his modifications that causes him to grow new and unexpected organs throughout his body. Sensing opportunity, he turns the removal of these organs into a public spectacle for his loyal followers to enjoy. But with the government and a strange subculture taking note, he's forced to consider his most shocking performance yet. Sounds very Cronenberg. Confusingly, the film will be unrelated to his 1970 movie of the same name. While no release date for this newer project's been set, and shooting set to commence in Greece this August.
Boy, Morty, I really Cronenberg the world up, didn't I? You got a whole planet of Cronenbergs walking around down there, Morty. At least they're not in love with you anymore, though. It's a huge step in the right direction.
Oh my god, it's a living nightmare!
New movies released on digital today include the Alzheimer's drama The Artist's Wife and the documentary Truman and Tennessee, An Intimate Conversation, while Netflix are adding Elton John biopic Rocket Man, Indian musical drama The Disciple, and the new animated adventure from the team behind Into the Spider-Verse, The Mitchells vs. the Machines. Over on Mubi, meanwhile, subscribers can see Trey Edward Schultz's Krishna from today, while Amazon Prime released the latest Tom Clancy adaptation, the Michael B. Jordan-led Without Remorse. The Blair Witch Project's on BBC One tonight, We're the Millers is on ITV2, you can see Moonraker on ITV4 and Ride Along 2 on Channel 4, Madagascar 2012's Total Recall and Sabotage are on Film 4, Watchmen showing on 5 Star, £7 is on Watch, Sony movies are airing Jenny's Wedding, One Fine Day, The Beach and The Butterfly Effect, and over on the Horror Channel you can catch 13 Ghosts and Odd Thomas, while the Sky Cinema and Now premiere for today is the Seth Rogen comedy An American Pickle. That was the Daily Reel for Friday the 30th of April. Have a great weekend, stay safe, keep it cinematic, don't forget to leave us a quick rating or a review wherever you listen to the show, and we'll see you on Monday.
The Daily Reel is a Candystore production, presented by Van Connor and written by Calvin Prickett. All information is correct at the time of writing, and source links are in the description for each episode. Don't forget to rate, review and subscribe on all good podcast platforms, or ask Alexa to install the Daily Reel skill for your morning flash briefing. Follow the show on social at Daily Reel Pod, and we'll be back every weekday. Until then, keep it cinematic.